Today I'm going to show you how to make this delicious ripe plantain pottage. It is so easy to make and you only need a few ingredients and some special tips to make this delicious. First of all, you need some plantains because they are the main star of this recipe. You need some unripe and some ripe ones. I have a recipe for unripe plantain pottage if that's what you're looking for, but for this recipe it's going to be a mixture of half ripe and then ripe plantains. It's going to make this pottage more sweet than if you used unripe plantain. Look at this twin plantain. I remember when I was growing up, anytime I see twin plantains, I will always buy them because I thought it meant I would have twins when I grow up. Right now, no twins. The next step is to cut them into little sizes. It doesn't have to be symmetrical or equal. You just need it to be small enough so that when you're cooking it, it'll be easy to mash into a pottage. Now that the plantain has been cut into smaller pieces, I'll introduce you to the rest of the ingredients. So we have uziza seeds. This is going to give a unique taste and flavor to this pottage. I like using it. We have onion. I'll use one whole onion and I'll cut it into smaller sizes. The vegetable I'll be using is called green, or you can call it African spinach, and I've used it for frequent recipes lately. If you can't find this, you can use uziza leaves. They also give you the same flavor with if you use the uziza seeds that I mentioned. We have tatashe over here, so I'm going to blend it and boil it till it cooks down and it makes a paste. I'll also be using some palm oil. This is to make it really red. You can skip this if you want, but I'll be using it for this recipe. The next thing I'll add that will add a new dimension to the flavor of this recipe is going to be smoked chicken. So I've just been smoking this chicken on my small barbecue stand, and the flavor is going to be so nice. So all you have to do is to smoke it, and you guys know how smoked things taste, like smoked fish, smoked turkey, smoked anything. It just makes the whole food taste like smoky and really rich and really deep and very delicious. After smoking, I'll allow it to cool for a while so that it will be easy to shred it into pieces. You don't have to use a knife because, well, my chicken is very soft, so I'm just going to use my hands to just tear the whole thing apart. Once I'm done with splitting the chicken into little bits, I'm just going to put a pot on the cooker. I'm going to add some of that palm oil, and then I'm going to add some onion. I'll stir together and allow it to fry for a bit so that it will release its flavors. Next, I'm going to add the blended tatashe paste. So that's the tatashe from earlier, blended and boiled till the water reduces. I always like having this tatashe blend in the fridge. It makes cooking easier. You know, when you meal prep on days that you're not cooking, it makes cooking days less stressful. Next, I have some crayfish that has been blended with the uziza seeds, and I also added some dry pepper. So that's everything that's in this powder mixture you can see. I'm just going to mix everything into the sauce and allow it to cook for a bit. Now to season, we only need some salt, and then I have some chicken stock powder. Mix everything together and then let's just leave it to cook for a bit. Once it's cooked for about 6 minutes and I taste it and it tastes like it's cooked and done, I'm going to transfer the plantain to the sauce. Now I'm going to add water enough to cover the plantain, just so that once it cooks we have enough water to make a sauce with, like the sauce that the plantain comes in. Halfway through cooking, I'm going to bring the smoked chicken that I've shredded into bits and just pour it into the plantain pottage. I also have some bell peppers that I sliced into thin strips and I'm adding that to the pottage. Mix everything together and then cover and allow to continue cooking. Now the plantain pottage is ready, and what I'm going to do is stir everything together so that I can mash the softest of the plantains. This plantain that I have mashed will mix with the liquid in the pot, and everything is going to make the sauce that makes plantain pottage or any kind of pottage, let's say yam pottage. This is going to be like a very thick sauce. Once the sauce is thick, I'm going to add my vegetable. I'm using green and I've already cut and washed the vegetable. I'll just put it in the pottage and then turn off the heat because green doesn't take long to cook and I don't want it to be, too brown. Once the vegetable is overcooked, it changes color. So I've just turned off the heat and then mix everything together. The thing with the kind of pot I'm using is a casserole, so once you turn off the cooker, it still keeps cooking for a bit, which is why I turned off the cooker early. This is what the finished plantain pottage looks like. I hope you try this recipe. If you try it, let me know in the comment section or tag me on social media. I'll love to see it. Hope you click the like button on this video. Don't forget to do that. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.